What up, everybody? DGTPR here today, again to review the Build Gundam Mark II. This is from the series Gundam Build Fighters. It's the second suit, I believe, piloted by Reiji, however you want to say it. This is the third from the Master Grade Gundam Build Fighters line, and it's been a decent line so far, although a little on the pricey side since most of the kits are just reused with a couple new runners. Now this one was a little more on the pricey side as well because it comes with a build booster, which we'll talk about later. But right now we'll jump into the review. And to start off, we're going to go with the head here. And you get up and down about that high. And you can get a full spin out of it. It's because it's on a ball joint. And so a little bit side to side, not much because of the yellow right here. But very good movement out of the head. For the arm, you'll get a shorter piece that's pegged in with the arm. So it moves a little bit on its arm. I mean, it's separate from the arm, so it moves a little bit without moving the arm. Doesn't move up or down or anything, but a little bit side to side. The arm, you'll get about to here. And then you'll get a nice good bend. Nice full bend out of the elbow like so. And then you'll get a full all the way motion. Shoulder pad moves with the arm. Hands, you get the 1-3 attachment. So not the separate articulate that we all love and wish Bandai would include with every kit. You get a flap right here that moves. You get the chest that opens up and comes out with a pilot like so. For the rest of the waist, you will get a side to side movement like so. A little bit bend in the chest, but nothing too amazing, but good enough. Move on down to the skirts. You're gonna get an outwards bend from here, pretty good bend. They're on their own little mechanism. And then right here, you'll get a little bit out and a little bit forward to forward. And then the back piece, the back plate doesn't move at all, but that pops open, and that's for an accessory we'll show later. And same with here. Now for the legs, first I want to talk about right here. These are like a little piece of cloth tubing that you have to cut yourself, and that was a little bit of a pain. Mostly because the measurements in the book are in meters, and here in America we live behind the times and don't believe in meters, and I didn't have a meter ruler. Well, it's in millimeters, and I have a millimeter ruler sitting around, so I kind of had to download an app on my phone and go from there, but it worked, and you know, it wasn't too much of a hassle, but it was just still kind of, but I had a hard time actually getting them on. But it's nothing too big, nothing to be upset about. But first, so we'll go back into the movement. You'll get, since these things can move, you'll get a great bend out of your knee, like so. You'll get a bend out to here because the way the leg is pegged in, it prevents it from going any farther than that. So not the biggest split bend, but decent. You get a nice bend out of the leg right here. I really like how that knee moves, as you can see. I really like how the knee moves. That's really cool. How the pieces separate. That piece wants to keep popping off though. And that's about it that moves on the leg. Go down to the ankle part, and you get a nice peg ankle. You get a nice metallic parts right here to look like the metal. You get a nice, I really like the ankle, and this is one of the better ankles on the build fighter kits. And I believe you can get this guy standing on one leg if you can position him right. Yep, so you got him standing on one leg, so a nice strong joint movement right there. But you'll get the armor piece right here. It just moves up and down, and you get the leg, you get the foot, kind of a bigger, bulkier foot, but the front part, the toes part, will just move like this. Alright, nothing else, and the back part just moves a tad, but nothing too much. And then you get the thruster pack on the back. You get the 2 thrusters. They'll move all around. They're on little ball joints. And then you got the more cloth tubing right here. And then you got these 2 things, which actually hold its beam sabers, but I got them out in the beam swords right there. And then that's pretty much it. Pretty basic kit. Pretty much a copy of the regular Mark II Gundam, but upgraded into the specifications of the build fighter. It's a decent kit, all around good maneuverability, nothing too bad. I should probably disclaim that these aren't the numbers that they use in the series. I've made it my own, and those are my numbers, 017, so right there. And if you haven't noticed, I believe this might be the first kit that I've panel lined that I've reviewed for you guys. I think so. I think it is. I'm pretty sure. So, hey, making progress. We'll go into the reviews real quick, or not the reviews. We'll go into the weapons. And before I show you that, like I said, it has a build booster kit. I have it in pieces because I really not going to use it. Trust me, it's nothing special. Pretty much just like the one on the Build Strike, nothing different. The only thing different is that it has 2 guns that it can use, kind of come up here, but I have it in pieces, so I'm not really going to go. I mean, I'll show you it, but like I said, it's in pieces. Here's like the main back part to it. This is like his backpack part, and then you got the swords that would go, if I can, or not the swords, but the guns, if I can remember how to put them on, like this. Yep. You would hook them in like so. They'll go out, and you'd put them on his back. They're not really secure on there. You'd put them on his back, and they'd swoop up, and he could use them. And like I said, I'm not really a big fan of the booster kit on this kit, so I wasn't going to plan on using it. So tough luck about that. Sorry, I really don't care about the build boosters. I'm sorry. I mean, they're kind of not very well put together anyway. At least the 2 I've put together. So we'll go into the weapons here. And we'll start first with the shield. Basic shield. Nothing too fancy. You get the mechanism right here, and it will slide on to any 3 of these slots, like so. And you go right here to this hole right here. You put the thing in the hole, and boom. And like I said, since the hole doesn't move, The shield can go into those 3 slots to move to where you want it. It's going to stay on there. It's not going to go anywhere. Secure connection. Like I said, nothing really special. Now the next things you'll get are right here. Are these things, and they help with the build booster. Like I said, not using it, so not going to worry about it. You got its beam rifle right here. Nothing too special again. Pegs right in. Just has the peg, or it has the hole for the peg, and the pegs are in the hands. Basic Gundam kit style. Put it in, and boom. Got it in. It's not going to go anywhere. Great connection. Surprisingly, first time in a while that I haven't had trouble on camera putting a weapon in for you guys, but I probably just jinxed myself. There, holds it, won't go anywhere. It's a really light weapon, not heavy. Then you got its build bazooka. Pretty much just like a regular bazooka, but a little modified with the blue. This is when I'll probably have trouble trying to put it on. See what I can do. Like so. Oops. Oh, come on. There we go. I think. There you go. Get it on just like that. Get them all looking. Not going to really go anywhere if you shake it too hard, but it didn't disconnect from the hand. It will come away from the shoulder, but it didn't disconnect from the hand. So pretty much secure connection, not going to droop down. It's not a heavy bazooka by any means. And then last but not least, you get 2 beam sabers. Regular beams that they give you, the basic beams. Got the 2 sabers right here. Did a little panning lining on them, and they stay stationary without the blades in them. Put them right here. And put that one in backwards. Peg in right there. Click in. And boom. He has them up top where he can reach them at all times. And there you have it. Before I get into the grade review, let's compare sizes. The 2 things I always compare with, the RX-78 Gundam. You can see it stands maybe half a head taller, a little bulkier. Shoulder pads are way bigger, way up in the air. And then got Sharizaku. You can see, once again, pretty much almost the whole head taller than the Zaku. A little bit bulkier in the chest area, but slimmer the rest of the way down. And just since Godzilla came out this weekend, we'll size compare them to my little Godzilla figure. Obviously, the Godzilla figure is way scaled down, but I just thought I'd put that in there because it's Godzilla week and I was really excited and I loved it, but that's a whole different conversation. Back to the build fighter, the Build Gundam Mark II. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. solid kit, does everything it wants to do and does it well. Not the best looking of the Build Fighters line, but not the worst looking. And like I said, you know, it does everything it wants to, does it well. Nothing spectacular, nothing wow, so I'll give it an 8. That's a solid, good score. If you like the Build Fighters line, I say go for it. But like I said, this is on the pricier side because of the build booster. But I enjoy the Build Fighters line, even though, like I said, they've all kind of been on the pricier side. But I enjoy them. And I always enjoy building any kit, especially new takes on old kits. That's always good. So, there we go. The Build Gundam Mark II, 8 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, comment, like, and subscribe. I always have more videos coming, so do that if you want to keep in touch. Follow me on social media, which the links will be in the video description below. But if you're lazy, you can always pretty much just search DGTPOR on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, and that should come pretty much right up. I love to keep in touch with you guys, so always, you know, comment, follow me on Facebook and that, and talk to me on there. I love talking to you guys. Love getting your feedback. And I've recently hit over 3,000 total views on my YouTube page, and I thank you guys tremendously for that. Once again, I love all you guys. I love all the support you're giving me. Thank you so much. And here we go. The Build Gundam Mark II, 8 out of 10. DGTPR out. Thank you.